Tokunboh, let's go to Ghana.
Now, yesterday, Ghanaians went to the polls to vote in a new president. For a comprehensive situation report, we're now being joined by a Rice correspondent, Tokunboh Oyetunji. Hi, Tokunboh. Tokunboh, are you there?
Hi, Tundo. Nice seeing you. Good morning.
Good morning. So,
I'm right here. I can hear you.
Your situation report. Let's start off with the news of the provisional reports, provisional results being released today. How accurate is that, and where are we on the results so far?
Well, you know that when an election of this magnitude is taking place, there are many angles, and especially the media will be coming up with different figures. But as it is right now, what is going on in Ghana is that collation of results is still going on at the constituency collation centers, from where the results, like I told you yesterday, will be transmitted to the regional collation centers, and from there to the national collation center, where the result of the presidential election will be announced by the chairman of the Electoral Commission in Ghana. But what has been happening is that result of the parliamentary elections from the constituencies announced, and they have been given outrightly at the constituency collation center. So that is what majority of the people who are putting out figures now are putting together to actually project who has won what and who is leading, you know, at with you now. So what we are having is that people are actually putting together results that they've got from the polling centers and from some of the constituency collation centers where results have been ready, because as we speak now, some of the constituency collation centers are still busy collating those results for onward transmission to the regional. To know.
Well, I mean, the Electoral Commission in Ghana has made it very clear that it's the only legitimate body that can announce results. But could you give us a sense of what the situation is at the collation centers? Do those collation centers look like, our own collation centers here in Nigeria, where you see a lot of toing and froing by party agents and all of that? And then the NDC had announced that it was going to have a press conference this morning. How soon should we expect that? Or has it taken place? And if it has, what are the highlights?
No, it hasn't taken place. We're expecting to actually hear from them. It's going to a press conference to be delivered by any of the major parties since the election took place yesterday. Of course, what we have been hearing from the candidates and some of their agents have been their reactions to the process as it was going on yesterday. But for a major speech as regards the process, we are just going to be listening to them today. So like you said, the NDC is going to be addressing us today. We'll keep our eyes open for that. Regards the collation center, let me tell you that the calm that we witnessed in most of the polling stations yesterday, the polling centers yesterday, was what, you know, when the process now moved over to the collation center, like I hinted, you know, some of the people that we interacted with actually told us that where you could expect some kind of tension will be at the collation centers, because that is, especially at those low-level constituency collation centers, where that is where the tension is most high. You know, that's where you have the grassroots politicians. They know themselves. They won't allow anybody play any prank on them. So unexpectedly, there was some kind of tension all around, but not too much for the security agencies to actually deal with, except in one community known as Kasoa in the central region of Accra. It's not too central region of Ghana, rather. It's not too far away from. It used to be a satellite town to Ghana, town on its own in another region. There was some kind of shooting reported there yesterday, and the police told us that before it was the situation was brought under control, somebody was hit and is receiving some medical attention as we speak now. But the situation was brought under control immediately, and the collation resumed immediately. So what what is going on now is still that, of course, some localized tension was still recorded in some areas, but they were brought under control for the collation to resume. So that's the situation from some of those collation centers. But the actions are on there now, and we're expecting that by noon today, we'll be having results at the regional centers, the regional collation center. From there, where they will be transmitted to the National Collation Center. And hopefully, like the Electoral Commission has promised us, we're going to be having the final results today.
All right, so hopefully we're waiting for that. But just real quickly, out of the 275 constituencies, I was watching Ghanian TV yesterday, and I heard a lot of the results that started coming, about 54 constituencies, but they kept on saying that most of the heartland of the parties, like the MPP and the NDC, have not come in. The Ashanti region, that's a very big heartland for them, and some other parts of Ghana. I mean, what's your read on all of that?
Of course, you know, the Ashanti region is one of the biggest, you know, alongside the greater Accra region. So you expect, because of the largeness of those regions, you expect that results will take a while before they actually, apart from, you know, the tension that we just reported in some of those areas, the size of those regions will make it a bit tedious for the electoral officials to actually put everything together, you know, as quickly as it will have been in some other smaller, small-sized regions, you know, where results, you know, have been coming in. So, but no matter what, barring any unforeseen circumstance, by noon today, we're still expecting that the results from those big regions, as it were, will be in, and everything will be put together to be announced to us later today. All
right, Charlie, thanks for your time. Huh?
Well, thank you very much, Tokunboh. But how soon should we expect the results, if you're still there? The Electoral Commission had said by today we'll have the results, but it looks like, you know, the full results may not be ready until maybe tomorrow.
That's my sense of it. Though, as at yesterday, the promise still remained that 24 hours after the election, we are going to have the results. And we made some kind of attempt to speak with the spokesperson of the Electoral Commission yesterday. She wouldn't, because of our tight schedule. She told us that we can only do the interview. So that and see what is going to happen. But if what found as at now is anything to go by, it will be a bit difficult for us to have a final result announced today, Dr. Abati.
Well, thank you very much, Tokunboh Oyetunji. I hope you have tried kenke and banku and dry fish in Ghana and Ghanaian jollof.
Banku like
anyway, thank you very much.